What? What outcome?
Revolution. Knew I'd love the idea of a robot as a bad guy.
Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Pour my beer down the sink. I've got more in the trunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. Fuck you, I'm drunk. And I'm going to be drunk till the next time I'm drunk.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, there was no review yesterday because you almost couldn't see the flag with all of the shit that was on the desk, along with in there. It's getting better in there. In here, got all the booze on the shelf. There's no ratcheting strap. Hopefully it makes it. It's a different shelf though. Behind all of this is a completely different world. Not looking bad over there, but good 3 days in. Well, I actually really didn't do shit today. What are we looking at? Well, Jolson sent me on a mission because his lovely better half, and when I say better half, I mean it, wanted there's a little Christmas ornament that comes with a 4-pack that they're selling from Duluth Cider. And I called Super One to see if they happen to have it, and he's like, yeah, I think we do. You have the little ornament with it. No, we don't. So I went to Duluth Cider, and they were all sold out of that particular cider. But the two lovely, and when I say lovely, what I meant was hot girls that were working, women, sorry, that were, though they're much younger than me, so I can call them girls. I don't think they'd be upset. Working there, told me just to go ahead and take a couple of them, so I got one for Jolson's better half, and when I say better half, and I grabbed one for Christine, but while I was there, I couldn't help but pick up a couple of things, so I got a very, very high octane one, and then I got this one, the Cran Apple Splash, weighing in at, 5.9%, and this one falls in the sweet category. The other one that I got falls in the dry, but it's also like 13.8%. Of course, Jolson did say that, and I didn't even look at what it even was, the one that I was not able to get didn't actually sound all that good in the first place. So just go directly to Duluth Cider and just get the damn doily ornament, and then get whatever the hell sounds better. Well, this sounded good. Since how the day before I had actually picked up a thing of cranberry juice because I kind of like diluting my cranberry juice strictly for medicinal purposes. Okay, it smells like cranberries and apple. It smells like cran apple with a splash of something. Cheers. It is what it says it is. Cran apple with carbonation and booze. All things I actually like. Okay, let's rip through this. Rich Huff on the white nitro says, cheers, clubbers. And then Smile Money on the right video says first. Bad says indeed. And then Smile Money says, I'm first for the Matt and Eric show. And Bad says, about damn time Matt got out of good behavior. Or for good behavior. Yeah, he didn't get out of good. Cobra says first in their stream. Smile Money says first in war, first in peace, and first in his fellow countrymen. And then Cobra says back, that's what she said. Okay, there were 72 of the 71 comments right there. I would take them both. The girls aren't bad either. Rich Huff says, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Jolson says, we need cowbell. Smile Money says, damn, we just got started. Laugh out loud. We don't need no stinking cowbell. Okay, cowbell haters. In 3, in 2, in 1. Sorry about that, cowbell haters. Poco, candy cane beer, probably the Antichrist's favorite beer. Smile Money says, if your pallet teeth business has some extra pallets, maybe you should custom make some shelves. After all, you are a handyman. Who are you talking to, me or Matt? Oh, excuse me. Because I don't have any pallets. I do have a shelf that I got from Dave and Bunke. Put it to use. It's 75% full. Poco's and yeah. It's just because I'm not done filling it yet. Poco says you should ditch the homeless kid. El Tenda says, hey, yeah. Sorry. I mean, El Tenda. Smile Money. I see no claim that Trump told citizens to shoot down drones. Matt, he suggested the government. Hell, half the people in New Jersey would be shooting at passenger planes. Oh my. Sharky off to a stiffy on this particular review. That calls for a little drinky poo. Yeah, I know. I should shoot this one. Hey, is tequila cranberry? Is that a thing? I know vodka cranberry is, because I may or may not have made my purchase because of that, but inquiring minds want to know. Besides that, I was just going to throw this bottle out. Actually, I asked Christine if she wanted it, and she said no, but I can't save. I cannot save some stuff anymore. This has begun to get well past ridiculous. I'll be starring in an episode of Hoarders soon. Like I said, my countertop in there has some things on it. It's going to end up with more things in it than planned because the ice maker is probably going to stay in there. My belt sander that I got from Jolson when I was working on his better half's Christmas present. And when I say better half, let's see what else. My tumbler, my brass tumbler. I'm just kind of. I mean, I don't want it to be a pig pen. I want a little spot on the desk. I don't really do a lot in there really anymore. Oh yeah, back to the question at hand. Gotta make ourselves up a little drinky poo. Compliments of bad. Since I have it, let's make it a proper cocktail. I also, in the process of cleaning, ran across all those beer kits that I've been sent over the years, and I found a whole pile of stuff that was going to be me and the Unmentioned Ones project, and I ran across, we were going to do a cherry flavored beer. So a big can of cherry tart. This thing has a price tag of $25. The downside: fermenting, brewing, distilling, infusing, culinary. Yeah, there's no like date on it as to, I mean, unless you have some secret decoder ring and you can tell me what any of that means. I can't remember how old it is, but okay. So first a measured pour. Yes, back to what I said. I was just in the process of now I will leave this open for discussion for exactly one round of comments, and I am not shipping this fucking anywhere unless it just happens to coincide with something I'm already going to be sending someone. So I throw this out there. If Jolson or J-Dog would like this. I think I mentioned it to Matt, and he had no desires. It's kind of funny because this cost $3.25 filled with booze. So until I hear from someone, I'm just gonna put it in my storage bin. Yes. My only, well, not my only blonde desire. Okay, one of several blonde desires. Yeah. Okay. Probably just wrecked the tequila. Tequila! Wow, I like bananas. Yeah, I was going through my shit and I actually found a bunch of old photos. I found a picture of my FZR. Looks sweet. Poco 43X is a stack and a half. Technologies make awesome extensions. Oh, Hive Technologies make. Oh yeah, they do. Yes, indeedy. Bad says, greetings, Captain. Well, there's a reason to drink right there. Yeah, I got stuff in the way right here I got to take care of, and so it does tequila and cranberry juice mix. Okay, question should have been was, well, the starting point should have been is, should I try some of this tequila before I wasted cranberry juice? I mean, this was good. Okay, that was it's one of these kind. Don't breathe. Don't breathe. Breathe. Casa de Wiener. Okay, I am not willing to give up on this experiment. Does it mix with a better tequila? See a theme happening here. I'm gonna put that in my storage bin just in case J-Dog wants that. Maybe I should have just made a Bloody Maria. Okay. Inquiring minds really just want to know. Fuck you, Jeremy. Bad. Most guys brag about laying pipe. Matt explains about it. Oh, complains. Sorry. Complains about it. Well, from what I've heard, he's just overworked, and you know, it's tough, you know. Back in the day, maybe we all did. I had a relationship like that. She was 8 years older than me, and evidently had issues that normally an 18 to death a guy shouldn't complain about. But when you felt that you were trying to escape the bedroom because it was like the 6th time in a 24-hour window, and just when you thought you were clear of the bedroom and made it out alive, the hand came out and drug you back in like a scene from like a horror flick. And I was forced. I felt so used during those days. God, I miss those days. Sub-comment from Cobra says, it's just a small job for Matt. And Cheapo Gun Guy says, the trials and tributations of a male escort. And?
Much about it! Much about it! Much about it!
In the process of cleaning, I actually found my CD player. I don't know if some of you younger people have ever heard of that. I've owned this now for about 15 years, and I've oops, wrong button again. And I have never hooked it to anything. And I'm noticing now it says CD-2, and I'm wondering if it's one of those that takes one of the discs, pulls it in, and you... I'll have to look it up. I don't see anything on the controls about disc 1 or disc 2, though. I think it's just a... Yeah, I like wine. And I'm good at it. Shut up. Bad. Oh, did I said greetings, Captain? Mike says, cheers, boys. Cheers, Mike. Usher Myers says, good night, King. Good night, my brother. Bad. There is a law protecting drones. It's not just a safety issue. Even drones over your house. If you are caught shooting them down, you can be prosecuted by the state. Cheapo Gun Guy says someone could really make some money if they could legally produce an EMP gun for the general public. Bad says legally is the key. There are homemade devices to keep drones off your property, but they may not be completely legal. Well, I know they sell that net that you can launch, and it just goes up and, oh my god. What? Just like nailing all of the awesome ones all at once. Hang on, I gotta fix something. I don't know if Mike's walking around in the yard or the cold is fucking with the cameras, but I'm sick of being notified about it, so... I got jizz all over my phone. I was talking to McLean and... Yeah, backyard. Oh, there's Mike. Oh, because we got 15 hairs worth of snow, and some members of the neighborhood battalion go out and shovel. You can call me lazy, but when we're supposed to get 6 to 8 inches and you can still see the grass, I'm not going to bother shoveling. Why the fuck would I waste my time shoveling if we're supposed to get a whole bunch more? I will take care of it when it's the whole bunch more. Or, you know, at least they... God, shut up, cameras! I know. Let me act like I just don't give a shit and just turn them off. It was good. I'm fine. Okay. Test number 2. If this doesn't work out, I guess we'll try... I don't know. Is raspberry... or cranberry gin? Is that a thing? Asking for a friend. This one smells better. Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, I got tequila fucked on that last one. That... Hey, McLean, this one's for you. Everybody else, I'm sorry you just got sick right there. But it does bring up a... See, now that the shelf is sitting this way and not this way and buried by all the Pelican cases used to be sitting here, and I moved all of that stuff. then you go, okay, so would, a little splash of blue, whatever that shit was, and a little bit of that, and some of that. Hey, you know what I bet you would be? This liqueur that Nihap sent me, Liquor of 43. Years old, 43 times. I mean, really, 1 through 43 could go pretty rapidly if you're, down there. I didn't realize that they were filming down there. Sharky did not shoot this. On the other hand, we now moving forward, staying in the past, Sharky, I still have no regrets for the fact that we went and had lunch with Greg, because you got to meet Jack, you got to meet Greg, you got to meet a few people in my life while you were here, so that's fine. But I don't know why I have my, this is like a sandwich. My sandwich. I don't know how the fuck it ended up over here. The day we were gonna just sneak off together, touch tips, do some docking, and maybe go up to the lake and do some longer 300-yard, longer range stuff. We took the day off from shooting and went and had lunch with Greg. Yeah, it's like you really can't go, is this memory more important than that memory? I mean, personally speaking, I know I talk a tough game, but the fact is I considered Greg a friend, and when he went through a very tough time and sat and told me that he wanted me to be honest and legitimate with him and don't sugarcoat things, and we hugged and told each other that we loved. When I tell someone I love them, I mean it. I mean, obviously, if I'm talking to one of you guys. And I don't give a shit if you think it makes someone weaker or not. I've got a lot of guys that I have met over the years. Most of the closest people in my life are via YouTube, why I have such a mixed feeling about the way that they treat us now. It's like, you were making money, we're making money. Oh, good job, we love you guys, man. Oh, we're woke, and if you as much as even think about a pew pew in your video, we're gonna fucking hate on you. That's why I like, what the hell? It's like they're all, oh my God, it's just like, I might have to turn the camera off and take a moment. I noticed after my shower, must have gotten some weird soap on my pee-pee, and now it's drying out, so I gotta lube it. I'm sorry, I don't have a problem if I really do care about someone. I don't have a problem telling you, hey, I love you. I mean, just because you tell another guy you love him doesn't naturally mean you want to take it in the ass, okay? In McLean's case, that is exactly what it means, but I figured he's in Well, right now he's in California making good choices, right, McLean? And so, yeah, I feel safe to tell him I love him, because it's like, if you plot out the I'm here and he's here. I don't have enough money to even make it halfway. He doesn't have enough money. He's probably gonna have to stand outside of where he is in California right now just to collect enough gas money to get home, because he's making good choices right now, right, McLean? Okay, Smart Money. Hopefully that bulletproof shield is round like Captain America. Bad says, the video from the drone manufacturer is what I watched a couple of days ago. I think I commented what they are looking for, but I don't remember if it made it through the sensors. Well, yeah, the drone manufacturer just flat out said they are missing their nuclear material. I don't know if he says device or material. I mean, I guess you can almost Google it. If you have the material, and you could possibly create the device. But on the other hand, I honestly don't know. I don't know if a bunch of material went missing, or actually a decommissioned missile was. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't really matter, because for every 12 hours that goes by, there's another story about what it actually is. So I'm not going to comment anymore on the whole drone thing, other than to say, if these deep state motherfuckers or some terrorists do anything to harm the incoming administration, there is going to be a lot of new votes being cast. And I'm not going to stand here and say anything myself. I'm just saying that it'll be some very dark days if they mess with Trump. I mean, I realize they're all afraid of the house cleaning that is about to be taking place. But it needs to happen. Our country has been heading in the way wrong direction for years now. Again, our founding fathers made it very clear. Our government should always fear us. As soon as you fear the government, that is when things have gone wrong. Yeah. Smart Money, sorry to hear that your mom had a heart attack. I hope she's on the mend. Yes, Smart Money, she is definitely, oh, look at those eggs. I bet you they're fertile. She's doing a lot better. But it's one of those things. See, I know I can say this, and hopefully it won't turn out to be false, but after what I dealt with stage 4 melanoma cancer, and they're biopsying my sac and trying to make sure that it hasn't spread system-wide in my body, and it was all because I'm a dumb fuck, and if I would have just gone in right away, it would have been that little thing that, I don't know where the divots are, where they removed it and everything was fine. Instead, I waited way too long and jeopardized my own existence. Fuck cancer. Zeus, are you here, or are you just over at the backup channel? This thing's badass. Zeus, I am not upset at all that I am fucking the appearance up of this thing, because you know why? I live in the state of Minnesota, and evidently I can get pulled over with a gun and a shoulder rig, and a gun and a shoulder rig, and a .454 Casull and a chest rig, and a concealed holster, and I'm just fine. But if I go like this in front of the cop, I'm in trouble. Fuck you. Yeah, so you can see how much that stops me from carrying it. Yeah. Now, ladies and gentlemen, hair's not really red. The boobs actually look like they probably are real. Not a fan of I'm not really a fan of tattoos in general. Yeah, I have one I'd like to get, and I'd like to get for myself. I've already talked about it. I'm not going to explain it again, but it would probably be on my back, because there's like too much wilderness going on in the front. It'd be on my back. It would be something for me. And I really have always kind of wanted a Celtic cross, and I don't know where I'd put that. It would probably end up in something visible, unless I put it on my penis, which means I'd be the only one to enjoy it. Probably moving forward to the day I die, which I should put a Celtic cross and some tears on my dick. Mr. 27, I love big cans, especially when they're good and real. Preferably not pierced. Poco? Oh. Poco says Google just doxed you. I hope it was Matt's house number. Smile money. It is tough for Matt to control his drinking so he doesn't get stupid drunk. There is a joke in there, but mainly it's just sad. Sharky, am I noticing all of them, or have I missed some of the primos? Because Poco. Eric has a giant sound system next to him, so Matt plays the song on his phone. Yeah, this is true. I mean, subwoofer was making the CD players skip. And that's the safe. Just checking to make sure it's not in, like, freak the fuck out of me. So I'm down here working by myself. And, you know, I got the doors locked because I don't want Matt to come in and rape me. And, like, I'm cleaning up all these stupid fucking wires, and there was a board up there, and there's shit over the... Long story short, I'm like leaning way over, and all of a sudden, I'm like, holy, well, fuck, man. Trump scared the hell out of me. Salty, naked bells, naked all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride on a one naked guy. I mean open sleigh. Mr. 27 says naked bells jingle the wiggle way. Oh, God, it's just disturbing. Bad. I am a... Spell it with a P now. Fat guy. I am not squatting behind any word unless it's the size of a city bus. Chipo Gungai says African or European bus. So I was watching an episode of Top Gear where they were going to Antarctica, and they had a specialist there explaining that if you have to take a piss, you have to piss really fast, otherwise your dinky freezes. And then they started asking about taking a number 2, and the guy's like, yeah, that needs to be like record territory. And then they're like, Jeremy Clarkson, one time he went to go take a shit and he didn't come back for 45. And they're like going, that guy's like going, oh no, that's just not going to work. I wasn't able to finish the episode because, I don't know, I think it's because I just took a quick break, had lunch, and then came back down here to continue on things. Poco, that bottle would go good in a cannon after $5 says you can find it going strange places on a P-hub. I have no idea what I said that. I have no idea what you're saying right now. Rich, I tried the Bell's Big-Hearted IPA tonight. I'm a little disappointed in it. It is rather sweet and grapefruity. Not my favorite IPA flavors. No, I agree with you. I think I reviewed it, but if I didn't, I know I've... Oh, those look good. Like jalapenos and stuff. I mean, I wasn't actually talking about her titties. Yeah, I was not impressed with it. I mean, other than the alcohol content, I personally didn't think it really had anything going for it. Poco, in Idaho, your private property goes 400 feet above your house. In some cases, a drone can be brought down. A few already have been legally. Cheapo Gun Guy says, unless by the time you see it, it's gone.
Watch your body. Watch your body. Watch your body.
Okay, we're not close to the finish line, but I think I can see it from here. Jeremy says, well, I'm sorry to say, Eric, I was wrong. Actually happens more than one would think. The video got choppy and YouTube hates you. Smile Money says, well, they have good reason to hate Eric, as does, hey Google. Go fuck yourself.
I'm a virtual assistant, but your words are still very real. Please keep them respectful. If you're frustrated with something, I'm open to your feedback. To report a problem, you can send feedback.
How would you like me to throw you in the fucking garbage? Would that be feedback?
I don't understand.
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
Are we cool? Hey Google, do you still love me?
I can't feel romantic love, but I think you are wonderful.
I mean, we fought, and I think we should have some makeup sex. Yeah, she listened to that, and then she just turned right off. Yeah, it's like the fucking story of my life. Pointy nipples in her shirt. I wonder if it's real cold or she has some ointment. See sub comment from Jeremy. Well, from Smile Money. Well, they have good reasons to hate Eric, as does, hey, you know, he doesn't say very nice things. I don't know what you're talking about. Too much of a thing is bad, but too much good whiskey is barely enough. Mark Twain. Bad? When's the garage sale? Well, yeah, I could use the money right now. Oh, a reference from one of my favorite movies. Bad says, "Hey Google, what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?"
About 24 miles per hour, 39 kmph, but significantly slower when carrying coconut shells.
African or European? Says cheap old gun guy. And she don't have an answer for that. Sharky. Of culture? Sharky had a sub comment, and I don't know if they just didn't have it there. Rich says YouTube does seem to get confused about order during the initial feeding frenzy of comments. Din Slideshow Club. Smile Money. Match shooting is out until spring. You live in the north. Yeah, the pass is closed, Matt. I don't know if he knows this. Smile Money. Matt, you shouldn't shoot a rifle up in the air. The drone the size of a car could be a manned vehicle. You'd be better off just installing some camouflage netting and wear a jacket in you store in the freezer at night to evade the thermal cameras at night. Does that actually work? Cheap old gun guy. More it into the air, it fell to earth. I flew not where, for so shifty I flew, the sight could not follow it in its flight. Smile Money, back to him. There you go, poetically explaining the issue. Thank you. Laugh out loud. EMT? Ugh. You went over screw tubes unallotted time for constitutional loving channels. You're having a seizure on screen. Cobra says Magic Matt is back. Yeah, that's the pain in the ass part. Is it has to be on YouTube's end when shit goes bad. To answer the question, if you are really, really a tequila fan, you probably think it's okay. I like tequila, but I like tequila in orange juice with a little grenadine, as in a tequila sunrise, or I just like tequila neat. Well, the good news is there's some more holes produced in the shelf. I'd rather have a vodka Bloody Mary as opposed to the tequila. I mean, Bloody Maria. I mean, never mind. Okay. Gosh, really wish snacks would have been served on this one. What time is it? Oh, God. Cheap old gun guy. If the government tells you not to worry about the drones, it's the government's drones. Probably sniffing out potential dirty bombs. Could be wrong, but my guess is the drapes do match the carpet. But McLean, hello Matt, good to see you. Then he says, I like Matt's sweater. It would look great on my floor. Then McLean says, is Matt down with the squirt? Or is he just familiar because he's just little? Then McLean says, Matt, I've been a pipe layer since before you were born, kid. I'm like Yoda of it. Mr. 27 is 54th. Then he says, intro Lady Man Brew Matt. What the fuck? Then he says, hi Brew Matt, long time no see you here. Then he says, no multi 357 man again. Yep, disappoint times disappoint. Then he says, Peppermint Brew, I need you in my life. It was actually, I would definitely have more of them, and it shouldn't be something that I would be declaring. Then he says, live long and brew, naked brew, babes brew jugs. She's practicing outside in a field. Sharky says, cheers all. Hey, Matt explains the long review. Laugh out loud. Then he says, G7. G7 is a miss. I got like shit all over the board. I don't even, oh God. Son of a bitch. I may or may not have had a chunk of, I was working up here and had a bunch of this shit fall and hit the board and knock a whole bunch of shit out of place. The ships are fine, but a few of the white pegs may have automatically been removed. Sharky, SH, oh no. Jolson says, at an hour and 20 minutes it becomes a slideshow. And J-Dog says, here at home? I bet you those are... And why are you doing that? And then J-Dog says, I also have a Glock 43X. Shield Arms makes a 15-round mags that have to use a metal mag release. Okay, so where do I put this? Well, I tell you what. I don't know if the girls at Duluth Cider are going to see this or not, but when I asked for recommendations, this was the actual #1 recommended thing. This was awesome. Okay, fine. I'll put it on the typical brew review. So on the E scale, 1 to 10, I still think overall 5.9%. It's very drinkable. It's smooth. It's enjoyable. If you get in a scenario where you're just like, you know what, I really don't want a beer. I want something a little lighter, a little bit more sweet on flavor. Then again, it's not sweet. It's not like an old-fashioned wine cooler or something like that. I mean, they do classify it as sweet, but it's not. I guess when it comes to ciders, maybe this does fall under the full-on sweetness. But on the scale of everything, I'm going to give this an 8. If I had another one of these crawlers, I'd be busting into this baddie right now. I'd have to get another one of these. Jolson might even like this. Okay, yes. Please, I'll have both the left and the right one. Bad, 48 minutes ago, says, hello, clubbers. Then he says, here's another cool beer fact for you, Eric. Beer is one of the oldest prepared beverages, dating back to at least 5,000 BCE. Archaeologists have found evidence of beer production in ancient Mesopotamia. Careful with the curling iron, baby. Where it was considered a gift from the gods. Read more button. Turns out humanity has been raising a glass of thousands of years. Cheers to that. Bad says, hey Google, crystal ball.
Okay, the crystal ball is ready to answer your yes or no question. Think of it in 3, 2, 1. An answer is coming, the crystal ball says. Why not? Crystal ball responses should not be regarded as responsible, truthful, or based on actual sentience or magical properties. Side effects of the crystal ball can include exasperation, disappointment, and indifference. Do not fold, shake, bounce, jostle, or trust the crystal ball. Okay, the crystal ball is ready to answer your yes or no question. Think of it in 3, 2, 1.
Would you like me to put my penis in your butt?
An answer is coming, the crystal ball says. Why not? Crystal ball responses should not be regarded as responsible, truthful, or based on actual sentience or magical properties. Side effects of the crystal ball can include exasperation, disappointment, and indifference. Do not fold, shake, bounce, jostle, or trust the crystal ball.
Poco says, the end is near. Bad says, why did the keg break up with the beer glass? Because it couldn't handle the pressure. Smile Money says, cheers, clubbers. Bad says, let's see. I'm guessing you are right now at 1 hour and 20 minutes. How close am I? I guess I will find out shortly. Hour and 20 minutes. You right now are at 59 minutes and 31 seconds. We're about to go strobe light, so I got to get out of here. Bad says, here's something interesting, Eric. Hops, the plant used to flavor beer, are actually a cousin of cannabis. Both belong to the Cannabisci family, which explains their aromatic and relaxing qualities. So next time you crack open a hoppy IPA, you're sipping on some fascinating plant history. Cheers. Light's green. The trap's clean. Cheers. And probably tomorrow.